mountains and dance in the valleys. We'll follow the light down the longest road in the darkest night. We'll make it home, though our hands are tired and our feet are warm. We'll follow the light. We'll follow the light back home. And when we make it home, we'll rest our weary bones by the fire and hear, well done, my faithful son, my precious daughter, well done. We'll follow the light down the longest road in the darkest night. We'll make it home, though our hands are tired and our feet are warm. We'll follow the light. We'll follow the light back home. We'll follow the light. We'll follow the light back home. How long do we gotta stay here for people we don't know in one lines? All of the clothes are designer, fast cars and who knows who. Yeah, I know what they wanna say. They're gonna ask me if I'm gonna make it. I don't care if I'm gonna have to fake it, long as I can be real with you. You're leaning into me, saying stay with me a while. If we leave right now, we can go to a going and gone. So take me home, we can run away to another place, somewhere we can be alone. Take me home, get you elevated till we're levitating, and you know that I've been dreaming about you, girl. No, it ain't a mystery. So take me home, I want you to take me home. Another sip of that Cabernet, the way it stains your lips, I wanna taste it. Take my hand, I know we can make it out the back door. Yeah. And now you're leaning into me, you say you stay with me a while. If we leave right now, we can go to a going and gone. So take me home, we can run away to another place, somewhere we can be alone. Take me home, get you elevated can run away to another place, somewhere we can be alone. Take me home and get you elevated till we're levitating. And you know that I've been dreaming about you, girl. No, it ain't a mystery, so take me home. I want you to take me home. Take me home. How long do we gotta stay here for people we don't know in one lines? All of the clothes are designer, fast cars and who knows who. Yeah, I know what they wanna say. They're gonna ask me if I'm gonna make it. I don't care if I'm gonna have to fake it, long as I can be real with you. Leaning into me, saying stay with me a while. If we leave right now, we can go to a going and gone. So take me home, we can run away to another place, somewhere we can be alone. Take me home and get you elevated till we're levitating. And you know that I've been about you, girl. No, it ain't a mystery, so take me home. I want you to take me home. Another sip of that Cabernet. The way
allows each household one golf cart. That's why you see all kinds of these little rascals running around here. On the left, there's our museum. You want to get to know the history of the island in depth, pictures, artifacts, videos, all kinds of cool stuff in there. Great gift shop too. Over here on the right, that's the corporate office of the Catalina Island Company. They were started up back in 1894. Right behind where you find the post office. The next building beyond that, the one and only bank on the island, U.S. Bank. Look on the left. They call this the Metropole Marketplace. Gift shop, t-shirt shop, jewelry, cookie companies, teriyaki chicken down the walkway, soup, sandwiches, hula shirts, and hula skirts. This street right here is called Crescent Avenue. This is where you find most of the gift shops, restaurants, and bars. And the nearest thing, In-N-Out Burgers right there, Coney Island West. Little body of water off to the right is called Avalon Bay. And across the bay, beautiful round building, the world famous Avalon Casino Ballroom, which opened up its doors in 1929. Upstairs is the world's largest circular ballroom, where the big bands of the 1930s, the 1940s, they all came and played. And downstairs a beautiful movie theater. When that building opened up in 1829, it was the highest standing building in LA County, the equivalent of a 10-story building. started the tourism business here. I'm gonna stop off for one last moment. When I stop, feel free to end up take pictures. But please wait until I stop on the bus. Looks like we got some fog coming in. Now, in that fog, you're beginning to see it. There's a large white home. Green roof, the flag on the front of it, on that next mountain way over there. That's the former home of Mr. William Wrigley Jr. It's a 22-room mansion that was built back in 1921. It was later donated to USC, and after that, it became a 6-room bed and breakfast known as the Inn of Mount Ada. That was his wife's name, Ada Wrigley. But look at this home right here. They call this one Casa del Monte, the home on the mountain. This is Philip Knight Wrigley's home, William Wrigley Jr.'s son. And what we're looking at right here is the top floor of a beautiful 3-story structure. Now we're going to make a run of the mountain. We're going to drive on that road down there for a little closer look. So here we go.
Oh, sit down.
The city of Avalon is the only West Coast city that doesn't get a sunset because we're facing east. So if we want to get a sunset tonight, we've got to hike top that mountain over there and watch the sun hit the water back there. All right, here we go. We are a desert island. Look out on the hillside, you see a lot of cactus out there. It's called prickly pear. And the fruit that goes on the cactus is very tasty. But you gotta be careful, mindless toxic beetles. But the cactus is still very edible. They got it right there in Bond. don't forget, check with Krista, get yourself some zip line tickets. Alrighty, here we go. Have a seat, please. Now look to the left. Up the mountain, there's a road line with all kinds of trees up there. That's called Summit Road, and it's actually the road built by the Banning brothers back in the 1800s. Well, the road built back then, 8 feet wide, all dirt, no trees were lining it. And when they ran tours up there, it wasn't a stagecoach being pulled by 6 horses. And it took them 2 hours to get up there. They turned around and came back down 17 minutes. That was a pretty wild ride. Right here, it's 5.2. From 2, you gotta go to 3. It's like a canyon over there. 4 is back on this side, the lowest hit by the bushes. They get you back off the 5 on the right side of the road down there. From there you go to 6 towards the water, and when you get to 6, you're back where it all began. Descanso Beach, which unfortunately is closed for the winter. So come back in the summer. There's a lot more activities going on here on the island. Now Descanso Beach will reopen spring break. But right now they still got zip lining and they still got that, it's called a rope obstacle course down in the trees down there. But come summer they add kayaking, the paddle shop, ice cream parlor, a restaurant, outdoor bar. They got massages going on down there on the hillside. There's a big grass area, cabana job, throw the frisbee, work on your suntan. One day out of the month during the summer, they'll set up a stage and they'll bring over a band for the main band to have a concert down there. Cabanas, chase lounges. And it's actually a private beach club open to the public. In the state of California, you cannot drink alcohol on the beach. It became a private beach club. The first alcohol drink you buy, they throw a $2 charge. You become a member for the day. You can drink alcohol on the beach. They call it loopholes. All the time is, hey Bear, when did they stop gambling at the casino? When that building opened up in 1929, the word casino, the word gambling had nothing to do with one another because it's an old Italian word meaning a place of entertainment, a place of gathering. That's what that building is, and that's why they called it the casino building. So there never was no gambling at Building of Art, and there never will be. Casino, a tricky word. Alrighty, here we go. Have a seat, please. Thank you. Coming up to our chime tower. They ring every 15 minutes. From 8 in the morning to 8 at night, Westminster fashion. Built in 1825 as a gift to the people of Avalon by Mrs. Ada Wrigley.
There's little boots.
Zane Grey, the Western novelist, built his home in front of us in 1926. It was turned into a hotel when he died, 1938. And then a few years ago, some guy bought this place, but was sick for a minute. They showed up and brought it back to life. This is all brand new. That's the original house. Who is well known for chewing gum, devilment, spearmint, little night we be bringing in Conservancy. And then in 1975, he gave the Conservancy 88% of this island for them to maintain and to keep in his natural state. But here's his home. We're looking at it from upstairs. Philip and Ricky passed away in 1977. This all belongs to his granddaughter, Allison Wrigley Rusak. You see, Philip and Ricky love breeding Arabian horses. Out at the ranch, we had about 25, maybe 30 Arabians out there. His granddaughter, Allison Wrigley, she would come to the island all the time to ride her grandfather's Arabian. But about 45 years ago, she brought her future husband, Jeff Rusak. Allison was a rider for the Walt Disney Company. Jeff was practicing law, but had his hands in the wine industry. They would sit out there in the tall grass and they would talk about the love of wine. So they got married. They quit their careers. They bought property up north in Santa Ynez, near the city of Solvang, Santa Barbara County. And they opened up their own vineyards. If you're ever in that part of the world, look for Rusak Winery. Stop and say hi. Want to try some of the wine of theirs? We got a restaurant called the Avalon Grill. And right up above it, the steakhouse. Good food. Or you saw some of that Rusak. They got it there. Well, the Santa Catalina Island Company, founded by the Banning brothers, way back in the 1800s. It was handed down to Allison and her husband Jeff. They are in charge of operations. They own that winery up north in Santa Ynez. Chardonnay, Zinfandel, Pinot Noir. But the ranch was getting old. It was beginning to fall apart. Broken boards, broken windows, peeling paint. They still detected all the work that needed to be done. They said, you know what? We can fix it. Why don't we just turn this place into a winery with some wine tasting? So they got the horses, shipped them off to Santa Ynez. That was 8 years ago. The construction phase is over. The place is beautiful now. They put the big sign up over the gate about a month and a half ago. They still gotta do some landscaping, bring the horses back to the island, and then open to visitors. So come on back, and we'll take that tour together. The wine tasting tour. That's gonna be a good one. I'll be the designated driver. Below to the left is company housing. the road over the banyan bullets, all those trees up there, eucalyptus. Back in Australia, they call these trees gum trees. But here, some call them dead dogs. That's why I call these trees, they're dead dogs. You know what they told me? They lost their bark. Here's one of our many hotel combinations. This one is called the Catalina Inn. The only hotel on the island with a swimming pool, a restaurant, and a bar. Now, if you're looking for another way of getting out of town, take the shuttle up to the airport. They got great buffalo burgers up there, regular burgers. I go up there for the BLT. Great gift shop, too. Take your sneakers. They got a hiking trail that goes all around the airport, it's about 2 miles long. And it takes off to the trailhead. I'll show you where it's at. We're going to drive right by it. Fairview Terrace off to the right. Beyond the town, about a hill right there is where our school is located. Over here. Hey, Mike, looking for something to do? Coming up is our recreational area. And of course on the left. Driving range on the right. Just beyond the driving range, the first tee. Nice little golf course. Hole number 1 is to the right, way back in the corner by the 400 yards. We'll now take a pro shop. You can rent tennis rackets, you can rent pickleball paddles, you can rent golf carts, even got golf clubs. And everything there you need to have a good time out on the course. Ice, cold, spring. You ever play golf? Give it a try. You might be good at it. Here's our country club. You can rent this for weddings, anniversaries, and birthday parties. This is actually the former clubhouse of the Chicago Cubs. That was the locker room down below. Mr. Wrigley owned the Cubs. Wrigley to Chicago, that was him. In 1921, he brought the Cubs to the island for spring training. They came every year after that until 1951. He brought them in the beginning to promote the island because along with the ball team came a whole bunch of photographers and a whole bunch of news people. And Mr. Wrigley was a smart cookie. There's City Hall. Avalon Fire Department behind it. They sell t-shirts. On the right, they call this Las Casitas. This is where they housed the Cubs when they came to spring training. Turned into a hotel where they stopped from. Now it's housing for the employees of the island company. So beyond the cottage in that area surrounded by the trees back there, that's where the ball field is located. But it's now being utilized for stores, for building materials, K-rails, trucks, tractors, trailers, all kinds of crazy stuff. That's sad. This area, we call it the Flats. And all this used to be one big tent city. That was back when George Shepard trying to turn it down into a church. That's when we buy our brand new golf cart. Burritos, tacos, enchiladas, mi casita. Right here it's called endemic. Great fish sandwiches. The burgers are tasty, and so is the poke bowl. The green pier. That's where you catch your last spot of boat tours. There is semis, boat tours, and they take you to Lover's Cove, the undersea garden. There it is, folks. The trailhead. I'll just pick up the shuttle and go to the airport. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats. Parasailing. Shabachi, pick up a gift on the way off. Snorkel. Rent a bike. Rent at the electric bike. Post up that hill. And then, I'll start my buddies up here at Avalon. See this bus? This is a city transit, everybody. I'll tell you about that a little bit later on. Connects Avalon to the industrial part of town. So if you come out this way later on, do some hiking, biking, jogging, rollerblading, and then all of a sudden you get that curve, jump in the water. Right ahead. You can jump in the water any way you want. Yep, there are sharks out there. But the ones in the shore, they're not dangerous. They're called leopard sharks. They love crab. They love lobster. They don't want nothing to do with you. When they see you, they just turn and swim and they love that direction. But if they see you and they don't turn, swim very fast. It might not be a leopard shark. It might be one of the other kind of sharks. That's the entrance area. This area off to the left, all the locals hang out. They get away from the big crowds in Avalon, especially in the summer. Over there, everybody. Come out here and kick rocks on the pristine glass. We all got that tar sea glass in the window. We don't know what we're going to do with it, but we all got it. This is the freight line. Everything heavy brought to the island is brought on a big old barge from San There's a restaurant, Buffalo Nickel, local favorite. Shuttle service available. Behind it is the helicopter airport. At the end of the day, we park our vehicles here at the garage. And you'll find the only gas station here. There's the gas pump. Look at the gas price. They actually went down. About time. 2 months ago, $8.80. Somebody was making some money. That's it. Everything is sold in bulk. This is like our little mini Costco. Then we got lumberyard here. And just beyond the fence is where they store all the lobster traps. But look! 3, 4, 5, 6. All the rest of them are in the water. It's lobster season. October through March. Another local favorite is called the Lobster Trap. What's that big blue building on the corner? Across the street from our tour plaza. It's a good local box. Edison. Right there, big locomotive train motors. Generating electricity for the entire island. And over here, they're turning ocean water into drinking water. They mix that water with rainwater, and that's where you get our drinking water from. And only 10% of our drinking water is being found in ocean water. So we need you to send us some of that rain. Send us some of that snow. We'll take whatever you got. We have no outside help. We have a big reservoir out at the top of the island. When it's full, it holds about 500 million gallons of rainwater. It almost dried up back in 2018. Everybody got scared. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? Well, the nature needs a rescue. 2019, it rained for like a month. Rock slides, mudslides, road closures. That's okay. Nobody got hurt. All the dried up reservoir filled beyond capacity. We need rainwater for survival. So does the plants. Where we get our oxygen. Wildlife. Here on the island, we don't have very much wildlife. But we do got a few. The proper name of the biggest animal on the island, North American Bison. Some of us call them buffalo. I never knew there were bison like this here. It's always been Buffalo, New York. Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Head Nickels. Anyway, they were making a movie back in 1824 called The American, novelized Maine Spring. They bought 14 buffalo to use as crops. Through the years, those 14 buffalo multiplied to over 600. And that was about in 1870, when the Conservancy was started. And they had plans. Get rid of them, they're not native. Everybody loves them. They could have applied. Have a lot of them. We'll keep 100 of these. So they rounded them all up. The ones that took off the island, they shipped them up to South Dakota. Put them on a reserve. Keep an eye on them because our buffalo have no enemies. They don't have to protect themselves from the bear, the wolf, the mountain lions. Eat them up for dinner. So the meat for the buffalo burgers is imported from Montana. Deer. A lot of deer. They got big deer. They're called mule pointed fox, very small. Full grown 21 inches from the tip of the nose to the tip of the tail. They look like kitty cats. We got bald eagles, we got golden eagles, we got red-tailed hawks, we got mockingbirds, hummingbirds, and woodpeckers. We got squirrels, rats, bats, houses, and a little tiny creature called a shrew. That's a mouse. No bigger than that of a dove. Weighs about the same as a penny. Raw, lizards, and snakes. We got the itty bitty garter snake. We got that big old king snake. And we've got that dusty old rattlesnake. We can't forget about the pigeon. And the seagull. The pelican, whale, raven, and the osprey. So, if you go to the airport, keep right open. You might see some of those animals out there. Or take one of our hover tours. I guess they didn't see this Sunday. Do not enter. This is a one-way road. Our little island is 22 miles long and 8 miles wide at the widest. To be from Long Point on the front side of the island to China Point on the back side of the island, and it's a half a mile wide at the narrowest point. That means 15 miles of the island. They call it two harbors. This was from the front side of the island, China Harbor back, and both harbors are separated by half a mile of land. 76 square miles of land, 54 miles of beautiful coastline, and the highest point is a mountain called Orizaba, almost 2,100 feet high. The body water out there is called the San Pedro Channel, also known as the Catalina Channel, and it is one of the deepest channels in the world. Now, the fog. You know, right over that area is the Powers British Peninsula. The shortest distance to mainland would be from Long Point on the peninsula, 19 miles. Powers British LA County. That's why we say LA County over here. There are points where it's about 3,000 feet. Alright, here we go. You might have noticed it. You can't see it right now. There's a bunch of condominiums on this side over here. That's called the gated community of Hamilton Cove. And there is about 185 condos over there. They got it built back in the 1970s. Well, before that, that was the Seaside Airport. They called it the world's smallest airport with the world's longest runway. Hamilton Cove. So when you come back, instead of staying in a hotel, rent a condo. 185 condos, about 140 of them are vacation rentals. Each condo comes with a golf cart. And the off season, which is this right now, which is the deals over there. Down here, this is Lover's Cove. We're gonna go snorkeling later on. But here on the left, that's the main entrance to the Wrigley Mansion, which is now the bed and breakfast known as the Inn on Mount Ada. You gotta be a guest of the bed and breakfast, go out there and look around. Only because of the COVID. I remember before the COVID, they set up tables out on the patio, go up there and have lunch. Take a little tour of the mansion. So hopefully those days will be back real soon. But right here, here's the old main entrance. 27 reeds right there, why they don't use it no more. Oh, there's Miami. The first explorer came to the island was a Portuguese sailor. His name was Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo. He landed at the coast about 8 miles way back in 1542. He came ashore and named this island after his boat, and he called it San Salvador. So he went on to do some exploring. He saw up a rock and he broke his face and died a year later. Complication. This must have been a compound factor. But 60 years later, the second explorer came. He was a Spanish sailor. His name was General Sebastian Vizcaino. He landed right there in the Bay of Avalon on November 23rd, 1602. The eve of the feast day of St. Catherine of Alexandria. So in honor of St. Catherine, he renamed the island Santa Catalina. Alright, here we go. Cemetery. Everybody lays their little doggies and kitty cats to rest. Like Bernie Mac. Leroy. Remember Leroy? Yep. You know, there was remember I was talking about the big rain we had 2019? Well, all that mud and rocks from up the top thing.
No.
This whole area was actually filled with mud. But they were finding flags and crosses and all kinds of stuff out there in the bay.